this tutorial I'm going to teach you about this harp that I think is the queen of all double-strung harps, the Stony End Lorraine 29 Double. I've been using it in the tutorials, but this time you'll learn about the harp itself. Here's a picture of a walnut and 2 cherries. Okay, so here is the Lorraine 29 double strung. So it's got 29 strings, the lowest one is G. And I want to talk about the range of this harp. It's genius. I used to play 2 34-string harps before I got a double strung, and so they both went down to low C, which is actually 4 notes below this. And I never used the lowest notes. It was too rich. It was too booming when you did 2 harps at once. But what I find is that because this harp was designed to go down to G, it goes down to the deepest, throatiest, wonderful bass note that you would want. And yet you don't have some big harp that's heavy and big to put in the car. So this is a brilliant design, exactly at the right range. This is my personal harp, and it's a walnut Lorraine with no levers. You might be surprised that I would want a harp with no levers. And if it were single strung, I wouldn't. I would only want full levers. But a double strung, you can do so many interesting things that you can just work for years with just C and the modes in the C scale. And it's actually kind of nice because you really get to know the harp, and you really get to know predictably what's going to do when you go here and when you go there. It's a tiny bit lighter without levers also, which is helpful to me. The Lorraine is a light harp anyway because it doesn't have all that bulk to take it down to the low C. And it has a removable bass, so you detach that, you've got a pretty handleable object to take to your car and to fit in your car. I have a Prius and it fits really nicely, so I love that. If you decide to have levers on your harp, then you can do lots of other things. These are truant levers, and of course when it's up it raises the pitch. Now here's a really fun thing you can do with levers. I have this harp tuned in C while all the levers are down, and I'm going to lift the D and the F levers all the way down the harp on both sides. I call this the Aladdin Tuning because you can do things that are pretty easy, but they sound very exotic, like this. Stuff like that. I'll do a whole video on it. Just look at squiggles on this. It's great. This is just straight squiggles. Another totally fun one is what I call the Disney tuning. So my harp was tuned in C, and I've flipped up the B and the E levers. And if this is all you do with it, you just make people happy. It's so with it tuned this way, you can also get kind of a Chinese sound just by improvising. You cannot go wrong. You do anything you want to do. Now this is all really easy. The great thing is that with the double strum, the sounds are overlapping, so sometimes it sounds like you're going down and up, which is going up with one hand and down with the other. I'm using echoing there, and I'm just going like that. Just going like that with the left hand. Overlapping again. And echoing. Okay, simple things like waterfalls. Or squiggles. I'll do a whole video on how to use this tuning.